Namaste everyone. Welcome to another episode of a conversation with some of the great hoteliers in our country who are putting in some new things in the market and are taking care that all their guests who come into their property have a warm and homely feeling. So today we are at Jim Corbett Marriott Resort and Spa, which is in Jim Corbett, as the name suggests. And if you recall the first episode which we shot for this series in September, we had Mr. Rajesh from the hotel team. He's the director of sales here, and we gave a brief about the hotel. So today we got the opportunity with Mr. Pawan Chahar, one of the youngest generation. I think I should rephrase the word. He's the only youngest general manager in Uttarakhand right now in Jim Corbett. So we are here with Mr. Pawan Chahar. So welcome to our channel, and we
Thank
are
you.
glad that you gave us time to
Thank
talk
you.
with us.
Thank you,
And
Ajay. Pleasure is all mine. Thank you for your time. I've seen some of your podcasts and I'm a big fan.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. So first of all, to make you comfortable, it's not every day that a general manager is asked to sit down in front of a camera and talk about the property. Mr. Chahar, I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
Yes, you can call me Pavan. I'd feel more comfortable.
I think that will be better.
Thank you.
So, Pawan was a little apprehensive in sitting in front of a camera. It's his first time. So, please don't judge him on that. And you forget that there is a camera here.
I'll do my best. I will do my best.
We have to just talk like we were discussing in the evening today.
Sure. Thank you, Ajit. I'm a very social media shy person, but I will do my best. Thank you for making me very comfortable.
I'm glad that you're feeling comfortable. So, before we talk about the property, I would like to talk about your achievement in the industry. I mean, there's hardly an age gap between us, and as we were discussing this evening, uh, you started off from the very base of the line as a front office associate,
Ji.
and over the period of I think some 15 years now.
15 years, yes.
Yes.
15 years. I started with the Oberoi Group. I was very lucky that I got a great foundation and I went to the Oberoi Center of Learning and Development, after which I was posted with the Oberoi Mumbai. And I worked with the Oberoi Group until 2019. Thereafter, I was always very fond of Marriott and I wanted to find opportunity to work with this great organization. And I got an opportunity to associate myself with the Ritz-Carlton Bangalore. Thereafter, I opened 360 West. It's the Ritz-Carlton Residences in Mumbai. It's the country's first, Marriott residences, and I have no doubt that over the course of next few years, we'll see a lot of residences, Marriott residences in the country. And last year, I associated with the Jim Corbett Marriott Resort and Spa. It's a beautiful hotel, and we've opened very recently on the 23rd of March, and we've completed 2 months. So it was our second month birthday just 3 days ago. Yes.
And
So
we are glad to be a part of that milestone.
thank you.
I mean-
Thank you. We've had plenty of guests stay with us. We've got some great feedback, and we are looking forward to doing a lot of events, weddings, celebrations, and we're excited for a lot of families to be here with us.
That's great to know. And as in today's time, when a new baby is born, we always celebrate the month birthdays till the first year.
Yes, that's why I said
So-
we're 2 month old now.
And the good part is that Jim Corbett Marriott happens to be a new property which has come up in Jim Corbett after I think a span of some 8-10 years, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, Jim Corbett. Uh, it's a beautiful destination. Jim Corbett is well known for the Bengal tiger, but apart from that, also Jim Corbett is a beautiful weekend destination. It is, I call it a morning drive away from Delhi, 5.5 hours.
Yes.
You start at around 7 o'clock. You're here by lunch. So it's a beautiful destination and well known for Kosi River and all the resorts next to Kosi River. So we also happen to be next to Kosi River. In fact, the vantage we have of the river is the biggest. We have close to 180-degree vantage of the Kosi
Yes.
River. And Jim Corbett somehow has been deprived of the boom that the Indian hospitality has seen in the past 6-8 years. And with Marriott now here, we're hoping that this destination also will continue its upward trajectory, and we'll get a lot of traction from guests.
And that's definitely true because in the recent past, what we have been seeing in Jim Corbett is that only the older properties, they are being revamped and tied up with brands. There are a couple of new brands which have come up here,
Yes.
but they were all old properties which have been revamped and restructured.
Ji.
However, Mr. Jindal, the MD of
Ji.
Jim Corbett Marriott,
Hmm.
he put in his heart and soul and created something totally out of scratch. We happened to have a small conversation with him yesterday,
Hmm.
and the passion which he has for this property, it's just like it's his baby, and he's nurturing it.
Absolutely. Mr. Jindal, I take a lot of inspiration from him. I see a lot of Mr. Oberoi like traits in Mr. Jindal, and this hotel is a labor of love for him. He's looked at every aspect of the hotel with a lot of detail, and he's extremely passionate. As I said, I take a lot of inspiration from him.
Yes. So coming back to Jim Corbett Marriott,
Ji.
uh, a 99 room wonder icon, and I feel a little bit of Sachin Tendulkar here. The reason being his jinx with 99 not out, 99 and getting out. So
Yeah.
although we will be looking forward to new additions in the property
Yeah.
with the inventory,
Yeah.
and coming back to the hotel again. So if I talk about the rooms, so how are the rooms distributed in these 99 rooms, the category wise?
So yes, so we have deluxe rooms to start with. Then we have deluxe rooms with balcony. Then we have the premier resort facing rooms. Thereafter, we have the premier river facing rooms. Then we have the family suites, and then the executive suites. This being said, I want to emphasize upon one key element of design in a hotel, which is height, light, and space.
Yes.
So, as you can see, these windows in Jim Corbett, if you come and we deprive you of the natural greenery and light, I don't think we would be doing justice to our guests.
Correct.
So this unique concept is incorporated in all aspects of our hotel's design, be it the public areas or the rooms or the banquets. You will see plenty of natural light coming in. You will see great floor to ceiling heights, and space is luxury these days.
Yes.
So these three aspects are very beautifully incorporated in all aspects of a hotel.
Oh, that's true. And coming to that, I mean, even all the bathrooms from the standard room, the deluxe category, they are all four fixture, which is something unique to this property, because otherwise the basic category rooms tend to have a three fixture bathroom,
Yes.
and that's a luxury here.
It is indeed. I think one of the most underrated aspects of stay is the shower experience.
Yes.
We have focused a lot on that experience. We have four fixture bathroom, plus we have bathtubs, and as I spoke about the shower experience, we have put nice fixtures to help you relax when you're taking a shower. It's a really enjoyable experience, and our rooms are very spacious. Our base category rooms, deluxe rooms, begin from around 35 square meters, which is 350 square feet. Then we have the premier rooms. The size of premier rooms is close to 550 square feet. It's like a mini suite.
Yes.
And then we have the family suites. Family suites are they are the most famous suites between family, especially. They come with a duplex setup, and there is a separate area for kids where we do tents, we do games, we do Jenga, we do Ludo, and we keep a lot of toys. We keep a lot of reading material for kids that excites the kids and the parents. So family suites, if you're planning to visit, you must have a look at the family suites. And then the executive suites. The executive suites overlook the river and the jungle. I have heard some wonderful stories from our guests. They've seen, elephant families from the rooms. They've seen deers from the rooms. They've seen the sambar deers from the rooms, leopards, birds. So it's wonderful. I mean, people coming to Jim Corbett, and from their room, they're looking at Kosi, the river, and the beautiful jungle landscape. So it's a wonderful experience.
And you do have some highly educated and experienced rangers in the property.
Yes.
Because this evening I was at the Kosi deck, and they were out there they help me in spotting jackal cubs out on the riverbed. And then I'm not a bird person per se. My enthu for coming to Jim Corbett is always, to go to the jungle safari and go for a spotting of the Royal Bengal tiger, and the elephants and the deers. However, birds are something, one species which I have never been too keen to spot. However, that changed today. So while on the deck, I was talking to them, and they emphasized on me to use the binoculars and see the different birds. And I also got a new knowledge today from them that India does not have parrots; we have parakeets.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, one important aspect of Jim Corbett Marriott is we take storytelling skills very seriously. One aspect is visually looking at something, and the other aspect is telling you more about what you see and what you feel at that moment. And I must actually emphasize on this notion that Jim Corbett. When people come to Jim Corbett, the primary agenda is, of course, the tiger sighting. But I always, try and navigate the guests towards the beauty of the jungle. It's a beautiful jungle. When you go inside the jungle for a safari, you will, if not a tiger, right? If you see a tiger, well, that's like a cherry on the top. But if not, but you will see many deers, you will see sambars, you will see peacocks, you will see that cacophony of the birds alarming each other if they are seeing a tiger. And there is a saying in Jim Corbett that you see a tiger or not, the tiger will definitely see you, because the jungle is so dense, and the density of the tigers also in this jungle. We have close to 300 tigers who are stationed, who are inside the jungle, and another 200 tigers who move in and out. So whether you see a tiger or not, the tiger definitely will see you.
So I can go happy that the tiger has my memory in his,
Oh yes, oh yeah, the tiger
an
is
image of mine in his mind.
without a doubt. And you must also, I want to acknowledge the great job the rangers in the jungle, the guides do. As I spoke a moment ago about the storytelling aspect, they make the entire safari journey very beautiful. And coming to what we do in the evening, the experience you had, it was a bird watching session which we do at a deck in the
Yes.
evening. As I mentioned that we have the longest vantage of the jungle from a deck. It's 180-degree, and the deck is close to 150 feet. That lawn where you were, it is the biggest, one of the biggest lawns in Corbett. It is 21,000 square feet. Imagine having that area in middle of the jungle. So our naturalist, his name is Ravi. I'm a big fan of him. Our naturalist will take you there. Will do the bird watching. Will help you. Will teach you things about the jungle. You may or may not see good animals and birds, but that session in itself is so enriching that you'll
True.
come out educated and a little bit wiser.
That's definitely true, because I have experienced this firsthand today. And this morning you were talking about the arrival experience at the hotel. Please just enlighten us a little bit on that again.
Sure. So, the proof is in the pudding. You'll have to actually see it yourself. So, your
Yes.
viewers will have to experience it themselves. But I'll give you a brief. I'll try and create a beautiful visual in their minds. So, our hotel is right on the deck of on the edge of Kosi River. Once when you're about to enter, when you see the hotel signage, you see the Malani Hills. Malani Hills is one of the hills, ranges in Jim Corbett the jungle. So the guests get an opportunity to see the Malani Hills, and then you go downwards. You go down on the ramp. You navigate your way to the main porch, and then as soon as you enter the lobby, you again come up. You basically then see what the hotel, as far as the view is concerned,
Correct.
is offering, and you see the beautiful Malani Hills, you see the Jim Corbett jungle. So as soon as you enter the hotel, you get a glimpse of what the view is, and then you go downwards wondering what that was. So the storytelling aspect begins from the moment you enter the hotel, and one will have to come and actually experience to see how beautiful it truly is.
And after this beautiful experience of seeing Malani Hills, and then the property growing up on us, coming inside, once we exited from our vehicles, a very warm welcome by the Kumaoni dancers here, which was an experience in itself. We mingled with them, we danced with them. uh, After entering the lobby, the experience was truly blissful, because the moment we enter, we see a beautiful wall here with wooden carvings of different animals and photographs of various animals right here. I believe that people can view this in the reflection which is coming off that wall. They can get a brief idea about it, and which may excite them to actually come down to the property for a visit, stay here for 2 3 days, and soak in the pleasures of Jim Corbett Marriott.
It is indeed. On that wall, what we've tried to show is, and I'll leave it on the viewer's imagination, but what we've tried to do on that wall is show the animals in their natural state. So you see a tiger is sleeping, you see a deer is looking very alert, and you see another tiger who I think is trying to impress the tigress, and you see the elephant family over there. So we've tried to show the animals in their natural state.
Yes.
That's what we've tried to do on that wall, and this is our rendition of the Kosi River and the Jim Corbett jungle before the humans came here.
Correct.
We've tried to imagine how the jungle looked 200 years ago, and I think kudos to Mr. Jindal and his vision. It's just a beautiful lobby.
It is indeed. And as you mentioned, height, space, and light,
Yes,
they are all in abundance here.
yes,
So moving forward, the second thing which I want to talk about is the amazing food, because after the experience of the place, the accommodation experience and the welcome experience, food is the major driving factor behind any property to be a success.
yes.
And I feel that Jim Corbett Marriott is going to top the charts in that case, with the ex-chef here, Chef Harpal Singh.
Yes,
Uh, it's just a chance that my fingers are intact. I haven't eaten them along with the food, because the food is so sumptuous that it's totally finger licking good.
Yeah.
KFC, please don't sue me.
well, I think a way to a person's heart is through their stomach.
Yes.
We truly are enlivening the principle here, and the food aspect is important. You see, what we're trying to do here in the hotel is, and led by Harpal, ably led by Harpal, complemented well by Hemant. He's a food and beverage manager. So, what we're trying to do here in food and beverage is show some. First of all, the local experiences are absolutely at the center of our entire food and beverage setup here. We have a local counter on a buffet. We have local ladies coming in and cooking for our guests. We are exploring how we can do the chula setup. So we have the local cuisine is at the center of what we're doing here. And apart from that, the kind of hotel that we are and the aspiration we have as far as weddings are concerned, food is an important component.
Yes.
We are still navigating this journey. I think we've got great feedback about food, but food is not a destination. It's a journey which you keep taking, right? So we hope to continue delighting our guests. I'm looking forward to Malani. Malani is our specialty restaurant. It's based on the 5 natural elements in Jim Corbett. I think the theme of that restaurant is so appropriate. It's an open air restaurant. It's on the 3rd floor. It offers 270-degree view of the jungle. So the setting is just beautiful, and it'll be a modern cuisine based restaurant on the 5 natural elements. Complement that with great whiskeys and wines. So I think that restaurant is in itself is a great reason for you to come back and stay with us.
It is. I mean, it's something in which I can truly put in front of my clients, the families I associate with for the weddings. I can truly vouch for it that if food goes wrong at Jim Corbett Marriott, I'll stop working. Because this is something which I know that it is unparalleled.
It is.
And
Yeah.
now I would like to ask you something about the venues. You have given us such beautiful insights about all the venues. Please just tell something about it here.
Sure. So, I think we have something for every event. You see, we have the biggest banquet in the region. In fact, to get a banquet as big as the one that we have, you'll have to, I think, go to Delhi. That's the size of the banquet we have. The name of the banquet is Glade. Glade is an open area in the jungle. Now you can imagine, you've seen the banquet and you know why we call it the Glade.
Yes.
Because it truly is an open area within the jungle. And we have the central lawn is 18,000 square foot, connected to the beautiful swimming pool with a wooden deck, and this size does not include the pool. So the lawns are beautiful. We've done an event there, we've got great feedback, and I just love the setup of that event. They had tent setup. They had created lounges. One side was Rajasthani cuisine and the other side was Bengali cuisine, and then they had done a Lucknowi chart counter, and some, of course, local cuisine and etc. also. That's the central lawn, and the central lawn is beautifully connected to the main lawn also. Main lawn is 21,000 square foot, right next to the Kosi riverbed, and the wooden deck in the center of that lawn is 150 feet. It's massive, and that lawn is we've not done an event until then. We've that lawn is booked for a few events, so I'm looking forward to the first event over there. And we have mindfully not obstructed the view of from the lawn. We've not obstructed the view of the jungle. So we're mindful that people come to Jim Corbett to see the jungle, and what is outside, meaning what is in Jim Corbett jungle, is inside the resort, as far as the greenery and the landscape is concerned. And then we have the bar terrace. The bar terrace is one of my favorite areas in the hotel. The bar terrace is in the main building, the one that we are sitting in right now. The foundation of this building is raised by 1.5 meters, so that the view of the front, the view of the Malani Hills, is uninterrupted, is not obstructed. You've been there. It's an outdoor-indoor bar, 40 seats inside, 80 seats outside, plus it is connected to another open area.
Yes.
We did an event of 350 people, and we had all the sumptuous counters, like Peking duck counter. We had the lamb, we had the steaks, then we had the dim sums, then we had local chaat counter, then we had the Thai counter. So when we were planning and conceptualizing that event, I was not sure if we can pull off those counters at the bar, but I mean, it was just a very successful event. So that's the bar for you. And the bar terrace is also connected to the entertainment zone. We call it the jungle. The jungle is for anyone who prefers to have their drink and play billiards along with the drink, and maybe TT, table tennis, or do air hockey. It's that counter which I think youngsters will really enjoy, and the corporates will really enjoy that, because who wants to work all day when you come to Jim Corbett? A bit of fun is mandated. So we've created that space for all of these people who work hard and party harder. That's the bar terrace.
So the group we are here with, all the wedding planners who are here with you today, it's in the age range from 30 to 60, and I can frankly say that not just youngsters, we all went crazy in the jungle today. That's the entertainment zone here at Jim Corbett Marriott, and I played carom, I think, after some 10 or 15 years.
Yeah,
I went back to my childhood.
Yes, I think that area is busy. That area is one of our. So what we are doing over there is we are some people will like it and some will say that keep it as it is, but what we are doing now is doing some virtual reality games in that area. So people some people are of the opinion that if you're coming to Jim Corbett, we just want to be left alone with nature, but there is that small section of people who still wants to engage in virtual reality for some
Yes.
time. And then we have the golf simulator also for the corporates who prefer to network over golf. We unfortunately do not have a golf course here in 100 kilometers vicinity of Jim Corbett. So we've created a golf simulator for them.
And it is one of the first in Jim Corbett right now.
It is indeed.
The venues are exclusive, and they are amazing. The food is amazing. How do you want to propose this hotel, differentiating it from the other properties here in Jim Corbett? What fares Marriott above the rest?
I think before I begin, I want to acknowledge that Jim Corbett has some beautiful properties. There is a Ahana. I'm a big fan of that resort. Then Taj is beautiful. Tarangi has done some great weddings. I love the outdoors over there.
Yes.
So our competition is already established, number one, and those are beautiful hotels, as I said.
No doubt.
How I see Jim Corbett Marriott is that we want to do a lot of celebrations, and we want to give an opportunity to people to forget what is happening outside. I think our resort's space size is adequate and apt for close knit families, functions, and our areas. I mentioned some time ago that what is outside in Jim Corbett is inside in the resort. We have something for every age group. Indian weddings are at least 4 generations are involved in one wedding. You see,
Yes.
from kids to youngsters to adults to senior citizens. So those are 4 different generations. So I think we have something for everyone without having to do last moment adjustments. We already have something for everyone. The rooms are beautiful. The rooms are very modern, contemporary. I think Jim Corbett needed this kind of infrastructure. As I said, we have this destination has been deprived of the hospitality boom that has happened across the country. So this hotel has brought that modern, contemporary infrastructure. I'm very confident that guests will have a great time here, and we'll do some wonderful celebrations for our guests.
And as we were talking about the rooms again, so this morning when I woke up, my room which I'm staying in is Kosi River facing. So the moment I opened the curtains, a breath of sunlight ventured into my room. It's an east facing room which I am in right now. And the good part is that the door is on the west side.
जी.
So technically, I have 2 balconies. One inside the room, that's my private balcony, and the other on the other side, the balcony is a common for I think 3 rooms on that floor.
Yes.
The way the room blocks are made.
So we call them villas, and each villa has 6 rooms,
Yes.
1 family suite and 5 rooms. So one big family can take that block, and the other family can take the other block, and that's exactly what happened during our last wedding. 3-4 of those blocks were taken by 3-4 different families, and then the main block has 2 executive suites plus the premier, the river facing rooms, and it has a restaurant on top. So it becomes your personal kitchen. It becomes your house, so to speak. It becomes your house, and the families, they prefer to have some of the meals privately. So it offers that extension of privacy for them. Indian weddings are are an affair which can lead to a lot of stress and long hours for the main family. So we've given that space separate to them if they want to enjoy a quiet breakfast or have a late dinner on their own. That gives that block gives them that freedom.
So that becomes like a shadi wala ghar within the hotel.
Exactly.
That becomes the main house,
And
surrounded by other villas.
Absolutely, the suites plus the jungle facing rooms, the restaurant. Add to that the butlers that we have, the personal butlers that we give. It's just a wonderful affair.
And one thing I would like to highlight today is avocado is one thing which I really love, and it's one dessert coffee which I always have at any hotel I go to. but the presentation which I got today, that has been the best so far. I mean, the coffee came in a separate container, and I got a martini glass with vanilla ice cream.
How nice.
I got the connection with the avocado because I got to pour the coffee on my own.
How nice.
So, it blended me along with the coffee that I am the one who's creating it.
Yes.
So although the bespoke team which you have here, they had done the creation, but they made me a part of it. And yesterday again, during dinner time, at the Corbett kitchen, you have such a beautiful chart setup. That's a live counter which is
Yes.
there. I went down to the chef. I was speaking with him, and I said, "Okay, I want to do something." He said, "Sir, it's all yours. Please come."
Yes.
I got to cook.
Yes. No, service is an integral part of this hotel. The hotel, if it is the product, the service really is the soul. So the body cannot function without the soul, and the soul needs a body. So I think we've got a great team here, and
Indeed.
The most talented, the most efficient people work best when they're not supervised. So I think a lot of our team members are in that zone that they really want to go out and delight guests, and they answer the call of duty whenever it is required. Thank you.
They do that indeed, because I've been seeing you since yesterday. You move around, you meet people, you're talking to everyone, and your staff feels so confident with you.
Yes, I think
You're someone who we can say that like a true leader.
well,
You lead by example.
I definitely try, but I take inspiration from Marriott's people philosophy. I think our organization is, we give freedom to people so that they can perform. And I'm just, very happy very delighted and proud of the fact that we have a great team here.
Indeed, you have. And thank you so much for your time, Pawan.
It was my pleasure.
Thanks for inviting us over to the property to experience this whole experience which we are taking in. I'm truly, words cannot justify the 2 days which I have spent here.
Thank you.
Words cannot put any justice to that. It's something which I would request everyone to, come and experience on their own. This is not just a hotel. I can't say that this is a hotel. This is a place. It's a sanctuary in itself. Uh, I mean,
Thank you. Thank you.
however I speak, it will be less, and it's not just because of the infrastructure or things. It's because of the people.
Absolutely.
Be it you, be it Rajesh ji, the entire team. We had good conversation with Sundar, the rooms division in charge, and Chef Arpal. So I'm so happy to see that such motivated people are working along with you here to curate such great experiences.
Thank you. I think as we're a service oriented hotel. We listen to our guests very intently, and thank you so much for your complimentary words. The single biggest motivation for any hotelier, any service staff is great comments from the guests. Thank you so much. I'll definitely pass on your compliments to the team, and it no doubt will inspire them.
Thank you, and thank you everyone. We would like to really invite you over to this property. Connect with me. You can. I can give you the number. Rajesh G's number. He's the director of sales here. Just come down to the property, experience it, and for your weddings and events, we are here to help you out. This is one experience which you should not miss. Thank you again, and please do subscribe to our channel. Keep giving your support to us. Thanks again. Thank you.